We have a lot of tanks. Yes, that's right. We are at Drive a Tank in Kasota, Minnesota. That's right, our home state.
Today, we are breaking down Escape or Get Crushed by a Tank, or internally known as Meemaw's house.
It's always gonna be known as Meemaw to me.
Currently has 3.9 million views on YouTube. We went to Minnesota for this one.
I think that was the first time I ever went to Minnesota.
I think that was my first time in Minnesota ever. Yeah. That's Jake up there in the top.
Oh yeah.
Jake was like, can I get in there? Everything you're seeing in here was a day before thrift store trip by me, Nick, and Clint. You know, they said we had a house we can run over, right? When we get there, they basically said, oh, this is a mobile home that has been repossessed by somebody that is now in jail. From the outside, we're like, holy crap, this isn't, it's just a trailer. We literally went through Goodwill and grabbed every little trinket that made you remind you of your own grandma's house. So
all of our inner grandmas.
We went and specifically found those like watermelon candies in everybody's grandma's house.
You gotta have the butterscotches. Clint and I are like going like just chucking everything in the cart. Yeah, this is going in Meemaw's house. Yeah. Oh, dude, do you remember the story about the airport? We tried to bring all the guns.
Oh, was that this?
That was this.
Oh, was this? Oh my God. So
before we even get to the airport.
We're running late already. They picked a bunch of airsoft guns out. I've never flown with any kind of guns before. Airsoft, real guns, whatever. So we shove all these guns in one of those big brown backpacks. And we get to the check-in and literally
it's literally a backpack full of guns.
So much packed that there's a barrel sticking out of the top of it. And we walk into the airport, try to check this thing, and this dude's like, nah, like
he's just like, I can't do that,
we can't do this. And we're like, fuck, we're gonna miss our flight. Like Clint was at the check-in, like pulling guns out in the airport and trying to make them fit. This guy, Hero, he said, you know what, hey, I'll hold them back here behind the counter for you if somebody's gonna come pick them up. So we call Ren and we said, hey dude, we gotta get on our flight, come to LAX and pick up our prop guns from the airport. And this guy like let us go so we didn't miss our flight. Anyways, didn't end up being anything because World of Tanks has a million guns there that we used anyway.
Yeah,
so it was all wasted effort to try to even bring the gun. There's only one tank there.
Yeah.
What are you doing? It is literally the apocalypse. Let's go.
I worked with Rowan Atwood for years before this, and he had his own World of Tanks deal that happened to be there at the same time. So there was a little bit of coordination of, do you want to be a featured guest in our video when we get there too? So that was his little role.
Yeah. Man, we really turned this house around. I mean, it looks crappy from the outside. Yeah. I wish we'd like gotten some shrubberies.
What?
Shrubberies or like plants to like kind of like.
You on the outside?
Yeah, just to, you know, kind of like, you know, blend it.
Crap! What is it? What is it? I forgot something. You forgot something? Yes. I told you to double check everything.
This was a whole different day.
Yeah.
All the dialogue stuff and the tank stuff were 2 different days.
That sweat's real.
And that sweat's definitely real because it was so hot and humid.
Oh my God.
And right now, the two guys right here are fighting off bugs and bugs and bugs. Everything in here was bought at the thrift store.
Even the porcelain animals.
You wanna see a porcelain thing that's gonna blow your mind? This is a hard bear, man. Only hard bears in Meemaw's house.
This is the real bear, the hardest bear in the land.
This is the only main thing that survived the whole house crash.
Honestly, yeah, we picked this out of the rubble after the tanks drove through. It was a miracle, so maybe this bear is like blessed.
And I think it was Nick, he was like, oh, we're taking this home.
Yeah, we had to keep it.
So he's gonna chill
here. Sorry, I'm waiting for it to end.
Dun 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 dun.
That's my favorite part. First crush.
First crash.
Yep.
Man, the VFX hold up so good in this. Until we started, we had no idea what each crash would leave us with. So
we didn't know if the whole thing was going to fall down.
The most nerve-wracking thing was, is the first one going to knock the entire house down? And then we're screwed for the rest of this concept. Before every crash, all the GoPros were mounted. We like tied ribbons to them so we could find them in the rubble.
Yep. Double-sided tape ribbons.
Yeah, they were super
yellow.
Colorful and like pink and yellow. So you can you could see them through the rubble. But I mean, yeah, we lucked out, man. So boom. So Sam's not there.
Little VFX shot there.
Yeah, in any of these shots, Sam is not in the house when that's going through.
Yeah.
He is in zero danger. That is all VFX plates and stuff.
Sam, why the hell was this in the closet with all the other shoes?
Sam just ate like 12 bugs in
Yeah,
that
just
line.
now in that line.
Eraser collection. Eraser collection. Don't you remember when Mimo used to help me with my homework?
I love these guys. These two, this is great.
I still have that Hawaiian shirt. That's actually one of my shirts.
Yeah.
The bugs, oh my God, dude. It was like, we're California boys, so we're not used to
don't get
humidity even. And like
It's the
heat
worst.
plus humidity, it was like almost 100 degrees that day.
Because I can do dry heat.
Yeah.
But like, dude,
All
when
day.
you're there and it's wet and bugs are attracted to your sweat, it's like the most miserable thing.
We were literally having like this much, like we'd like wrap our faces until we could just
You
see
know
through
what?
little slits.
Yo, dude. Oh. Are you in the bathroom?
No, what's up? Clint, me and Nick are on the couch right now with Daniel. I just want to ask you one question. If you could use maybe one word, maybe a sentence to describe what it was like filming on the dirt road, the dialogue scene with Sam.
Dude, bugs, sweat, flies, 4 hours, 5 hours, hot, bugs, in your eye. Like, in your eye.
Bugs in your nose, bugs in
eyes,
your ears,
and ears.
Your
bugs in
ears,
holes you didn't know you had.
So basically like one of the worst days ever.
Yeah, but the following day was the best ever, though.
Oh, for sure. Of course, have to go back the third time. The rule of three. It's perfect. Sam's about to laugh so hard right there. You can tell.
Dude, the Jesus picture.
Yeah,
we
picked
found
that
the
up and-
quintessential
Oh, I wrote
Jesus
that.
picture.
I was like, Grandma's usually writing cursive, right?
Oh yeah.
The third crash, which surprisingly still didn't take down the whole thing. So we were able to do the final crash separately.
There's the bear.
There's the bear
Mima's
right
bear.
there by the kitchen counter.
The kitchen bear. Dude, this
Gotta watch the
music.
fork. Always track.
Real screw. We didn't have to put that screw on. That was a real screw. Oof. Such a cool shot.
That's the best
Dude, those
shot.
Tupperwares still probably.
Oh yeah, we just
great.
got a bunch of empty Tupperwares that add debris. There's nothing in them.
This is the apple pie. It's so much better. Finally. That smells pretty good. How is it?
Oh, look at those bugs.
Dude, look at those bugs. It was so bad.
Frick. I have
They're all
comfort
over.
in knowing that every single one of those bugs is now dead.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had great lives though. You know, fulfilling. Nico's mom.
Boom. Nico's mom. So that was the final actual.
Real stunt. Final moment of Nico's
That was the
mom.
final one. So the first three surprisingly didn't take the house out completely. So we said for the final Meemaw shot, let's really just go through it after we get these shots, obviously. Dude, this montage it's just chaos. And dude, like right here where they're supposed to be crying, they're totally about to be cracking up. Like right here, Sam is like dying inside of laughter.
After 2 of the most grueling days of our lives, we are finally done with the shoot.
The best part of this whole trip actually was that next day.
Final day.
Freaking,
That was amazing.
They rented out a boat. We have some pretty epic photos
yeah.
from Sam's photo shoot from that one. That's where I dislocated my shoulder. My I think he captured the exact moment my shoulder went out of socket. Because I remember, and I didn't tell anybody, but I remember landing in there and being like, oh my God, I can only swim with one arm right now. And I swam back to the boat and then popped it back in.
Fuck.
Good times though. I love travel productions. I mean, they take a lot out of you. You know, you're gone for a week, you're away from your friends or significant other. But it's like an extra bonding experience for sure. Because when you're on a travel production, you're almost never off because even though we're still hanging, we're all still together. It's still our crew. We're living together for that week or whatever. So it's 24 hours of the vibe of creativeness and work and stuff.
yeah.
So it definitely creates its own bonding experience when you get to travel with people and create something. So
Oh yeah.